your home is likely your biggest asset.
Woo!
An inner-city apartment, terrace, warehouse, or anything in between.
Look at this building. Whatever its current market value,
It came in at 1.5.
well, look at this. It's a wardrobe.
It is grungy.
Yeah, but not the right kind.
There should be a pool table here.
You could literally be sitting on your dreams.
Dream, probably 2.3.
I want a block of dirt, maybe Alice Springs.
I'm Rosie Morley.
I'm Patti Milne. Using smart and inspirational design,
That is gorgeous, isn't it?
we're here to get you top dollar.
Hand over your keys.
Hand them over.
I don't know where to put them. I think there's a dust.
See on the other side.
A splash of cash
Budgeted 140.
$80,000.
and a bit of blind faith.
Absolute trust.
I'm in your hands.
That is tight.
Well, you guys are the miracle workers, right?
We'll get into the minds of buyers as locals. What is it they love?
People that come to this community can express who they are.
Soak up inspo from the local area.
It's just giving me something. Some percolating ideas.
Then together, reimagine your home.
We push every square inch of that place.
Mind blown. It's time to hand those keys back.
How much can we raise the value of your property
I don't know how they did that.
with design?
And hopefully there's a big number in there.
Your property now has a price guide of no.
Serious?
This
Congratulations.
is Selling in the City.
Where are we off to?
We are off to Fitzroy.
Woo! What do you know about Fitzroy?
It's my old stomping ground,
Is it?
actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a real soft spot for it.
All my uni years.
I'm sure you left your mark on Fitzroy, knowing you. Wouldn't have forgotten you, I don't think.
No, let's hope not. Every artist under the sun lives here.
Okay.
And the food is amazing, the music scene.
And who are we going to see? A muso?
Well, not quite a muso, but his name is Wheels.
Wheels?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this place is absolute knockout. It's rare, it's generous and big, much like the guy himself.
Right, okay. Painting a picture.
We're on our way to meet former professional basketballer Brett Wheeler. Wheels, as he's known, has 2 NBL championships to his name, as well as 8 grand final appearances, which is the most of any NBL player in history. Wheels bought his 2-bedroom pad in Fitzroy over 20 years ago when he was at the peak of his basketball career. A place to crash when he was in town, with great bars and music venues on every corner, so it suited him perfectly. Since retiring from basketball, he's dedicated his time to volunteer work in remote Indigenous communities, promoting health and sports training clinics. Wheels has loved every minute of his super cool apartment in the heart of Fitzroy. But to fulfill his ambition of further absorbing himself into his work, Wheels now needs to sell so he can set up shop in the top end.
So he's a big man with a big heart doing some amazing work, but what do we know about his property?
Well, his apartment is in a heritage building and was formerly known as the Champion Hotel.
Oh, pub!
It's a pub! Is that stop?
I'm an all-star in every sport. Bases loaded, we run it full court. It's a touchdown, you better press record. I'm a champion with rings, but I need more.
G'day!
Hi. How you going?
Must be Wheels.
The Wheels, I am. Good to meet you. Hey,
Great
Patti.
to meet
Hey,
you.
Rosie. How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you.
Glad I wore my heels.
It's a good move. I'm glad I didn't wear mine.
Alrighty, Wheels.
Yeah.
Tell us about the property.
It's in Fitzroy, so it's just over a couple of streets that way. It's just a great place. It used to be an old pub, the old Champion Hotel.
Rosie told me about that.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Yeah, it's very iconic. A buddy of mine saw it and rang me and said, come and have a look at it. And I was like, it's got a turret. I don't know what type of... I don't even know if that's what you even call it. I'm going to get that. That's got a turret.
I like your style, Wheels.
Well, who has a turret? Right? I don't know what to do in the turret. I've got a turret. Yeah.
I can't wait to see this turret.
I'm 50, you know. I want a block of dirt.
So that's the dream.
That's the dream.
And
yeah.
whereabouts would that be?
Yeah, I do a lot of work out remote Aboriginal communities, and I love it. The dream is to get back closer, you know. So maybe Alice Springs as a base? Yeah, yeah.
You could not get a greater contrast between Fitzroy and Alice Springs or beyond.
Yeah, coffee's going to be the challenge, missing my coffee. But
Alrighty, Wheels,
Yep.
let's talk figures, my friend. What's it valued at the moment?
1.0 at the moment.
Okay, so $1 million.
Yep.
And where would you like to get it to?
I'm hoping, you know, we put a bit into it. We can maybe get that up to 1.2,
Okay. And how much money are we working with? What's your budget?
125.
Okay. 125?
He's prepared to spend $125,000 to make $75K back.
Not much of a return, but then again, he is a pretty selfless bloke.
But that doesn't mean we can't get more than 75K.
How does 175K sound?
Now,
Exciting. Yeah.
we're going to need your keys.
Sure. You have to earn them.
Right, what do you
And
think?
since we're on a basketball court, I
Yeah.
think you need to make a three-pointer.
Oh, no!
You realise I haven't played since high school. You're putting a lot of pressure on a guy that doesn't actually play basketball.
You'll be fine. How hard can it be?
Any tips before I...
Don't mess it up.
Get in! Oh! Oi!
All right,
Too
see ya.
short.
It's got the keys. Hand them
Hand them over.
Hand 'em
I don't know where I
over.
put them. I think I just... No, I've got them. I've got them.
Absolute trust.
I'm in your hands. All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Whoa!
Wow. Look at this building. My gosh.
That is pretty cool. What a rock star old pub.
And rock star location.
Hey, if it's this good on the outside, it's got to be pretty good on the inside, doesn't it?
Oh, it'd have to be.
Come on.
The median two-bedroom apartment in Fitzroy is $744,000. Unique apartments like Wheels can fetch as high as $1.5 million from high-end buyers and investors, though these are typically new builds with all the mod cons.
But no turrets.
No turrets.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Pretty dark.
Yeah. From the street, iconic building, absolutely beautiful facade. And so your expectations are up here, and you walk inside and it just very quickly plummets. It's a real anticlimax.
Not quite the same heritage charm as we've seen out the front.
No, not the Fitzroy grunge I was expecting.
It is grungy.
Yeah, but not the right kind.
The apartment is spread over 2 levels. The ground floor has the kitchen and a massive living area. Upstairs, there's 2 bedrooms. The master with a dual access bathroom.
Well, I thought it was a healthy budget.
Yeah, maybe not so much. It's a big space.
There is a lot to do. Lower ceilings than I was expecting, and this sad, sad carpet.
But the overwhelming positive is these amazing windows that we've got. So that wraparound view,
The daylight is amazing.
that is one overwhelming positive. I love this. This really opens up what could be done in here. Now, the interior, the furnishings are a little bit on the minimalist side.
Yeah.
Does Wheels live here?
No, he spends all of his time mostly in the top end in the communities, so this is just a landing pad for him. So when Wheels comes to stay here, he just rolls out a swag, a custom 7-foot swag, and sleeps in it. That's just how he rolls, literally.
So he camps here?
Yeah, you can take the man out of the bush, but you can't take the bush out of the man. Well, that's just a bit nuts. We saw the kitchen, but you have to walk around in order to get into the kitchen.
Yeah, it's a little bit pokey, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got such a disconnect from everything from this point, like that we know that there's something interesting happening through there. There's all these roadblocks to the living space, really dated finishes.
I do like this wallpaper, though.
So what is this interesting nook on the other side of the kitchen?
Wow, well, this would have been news for us. This is a curious little space.
It is a curious little space.
Yeah, sweet little Juliet balconies, actually. This space feels quite disconnected from the rest of the house. It's hard to imagine what it would be used for in its current state.
Upstairs, the master bedroom is just as interesting. The balconies lead to the incredible turret on the outside, but leave some very strange angles to work with inside.
Oh, gosh. Another underwhelming room. It's really hard to know how to prioritise a room like this with all the walls on crazy angles and...
Where do you put a bed in a room like this?
I don't know. This is going to be a real challenge, this room.
Where's the light switch?
I think it must be here.
Hey,
Go.
let there be light.
Wow. So through the walk-in robe, we're into the bathroom. Yeah, really dated finishes. Yeah, clearly this is going to need a lot of love. The key takeaways with this apartment, I think, are really that it lacks cohesion, and this area here particularly feels quite disconnected. There's a real sense of disconnect between the spaces, particularly the kitchen, and it just generally feels really unloved.
We are pitching to a high-end buyer here.
It's really obvious that this is a prestige home. Something like this in this location in Fitzroy, we're targeting, it's not a first-time buyer really, is it? This is something that you'd expect a fully resolved home. We've seen the property now. Let's get out and find out about Fitzroy.
Find out what sort of people would be interested in this apartment.
Well, let's get moving.
Wedged between Collingwood and Carlton, Fitzroy is the gateway to the city. Just a 5-minute tram ride from the Melbourne GPO. Imagine how many people would want to live here.
It's a super hip area, with character and history oozing from the pavement. But it hasn't always been so achingly hip. It was working class and public housing for a long time. Then the uni students came in with their music and graffiti, which made it cool. And then the bougie hipsters followed.
Luckily, despite waves of gentrification, many heritage buildings remain.
This property is special, and it's going to target a particular segment of the market that wants the iconic status of a place that has this address, has the turret, but also has strong links to the heritage and the culture of Fitzroy.
And there's no better way to get a feel for this joint than make like a local sitting with a coffee and watch the world go by. It's a human gumbo of a suburb, from its poverty and wealth, academia and arts.
Designer shops and indie retailers nestled beside boutique beer cafes and drag bingo bars. Hatted restaurants, art galleries, bottomless tacos, and vintage shops with plenty of play.
And even though rental prices are kind of cray-cray, because it's the place to be, all the cool kids are here.
Yeah, happy to pay a little bit more for the lifestyle.
For the lifestyle.
Fitzroy peeps are individualists who want their homes to reflect this, but there's a lot of people who want to live here with limited stock, so it also makes it a fertile hunting ground for investors sniffing a decent rental return.
buying or renting, it's pretty safe to say we're targeting the hip urban professionals here.
Yeah, they want the urban vibe, the unique and bespoke, something that nobody else has.
So now that we know the type of person that will buy Wheels' apartment, it's time to get busy with the inspiration that will appeal to them and get them to open their wallet.
What I love about Fitzroy is how refreshing it is to go to a new suburb that's completely different. It's got its own unique DNA.
How's the graffiti around here?
I think it's great. There's just this strong sense of individualism, a lot of love to give, a lot to put out there.
And that's Fitzroy.
You're living it.
I love the use of high contrasting hues and colours. It shows how stylish and dynamic this rule breaking can be.
And something we can absolutely incorporate into Wheels' apartment.
The heritage buildings in this area are an absolute asset, and owning a piece of it, well, that's worth some serious cash. Which brings us back to the Champion Hotel and the history and stature it holds.
Oh, it is exceptional, and that is the difference between this apartment and the next. It's something else.
From its historic rolling brawls with its rival across the street, the Rob Roy Hotel, to the late 70s and 80s, where it created a punk new wave music scene that included Nick Cave, along with numerous locals still floating around like Primitive Calculators frontman Stuart Grant.
The Champion was the first place where we had a home base where we could regularly, weekly, put on a night. That was the band room.
Oh, so the living room is the band room.
Yeah, there's chaos upstairs at the Champion. I don't remember much about it.
It really would be remiss of us not to embrace this amazing pub culture and rich past.
Oh, yes.
I think what I'm most excited about is that there is so much to draw from.
Yeah, there's two sides, isn't there? So
Yeah.
we need to pay respect to the beautiful old heritage building that was formerly the Champion Hotel, but at the same time, paying respect to what is Fitzroy, all the passion and vibrancy and colour.
Yeah.
But how do we take all of this and then use it towards the design for Wheels' apartment?
Well, yeah, I think that is the challenge, but still appeal to a very high-end market. This is the real deal. The culture, the history, the atmosphere. This is Wheels' apartment.
So we need a pub apartment.
Yeah, we need a pub apartment.
Every city in the world has one. New York has Brooklyn, London has Shoreditch, Sydney has Newtown, and Melbourne has Fitzroy. And smack in the centre of it, this iconic building and Will's apartment.
We know that the people that are drawn to Fitzroy want to immerse themselves in its ever-changing heartbeat.
So we're going to create an apartment that is the epitome of Fitzroy.
Essentially, we're going for a cool Fitzroy pub vibe. Or maybe more boutique pub if we're wanting to attract the hip urban professional or investor. For the most impact, we're going to focus on the kitchen, the living area, and the main bedroom and bathroom upstairs. There's not much of an outdoor area for me to focus on, but I'm going to be leveraging the pub theme and bring an abundance of greenery indoors. Plants have an exceptional ability to bring some real life into a space.
If this is our theme, I've been researching this project well before we arrived in Fitzroy.
The moment you open the door to this apartment, you're greeted by this awkward canteen kitchen. And this huge non-structural wall really obscures the view to the living room and beyond.
Oh my God. Angry woman.
You get really angry when you're knocking walls down.
Well, why would anyone want to build a wall for no other reason than to obscure vision?
I'm turning this into not just a cool kitchen, but a reception piece. Drawing from the many pubs we've seen in the area and the welcome we received at each, I want this room to take you in and give you that same warmth and excitement. Inspired by the history of the Champion Hotel in its heyday, I'm going to incorporate curvature designs that were popular in the late 70s and early 80s.
Wow.
Yo! With the wall removed in the kitchen, it's really helped the flow of the space. Except for a lone pillar holding services.
You win some and you lose some.
Well, with heritage buildings, there's always going to be some compromises. But with that, there's also opportunities. So that is exactly what I'm going to do with that cute, quaint window through from the kitchen.
In a perfect world, I'd knock down this wall and extend the kitchen out to the Juliet balconies behind it. But obviously we can't do that, as by law we need to preserve the heritage characteristics of the apartment. So instead, I'm going to highlight the quirky character, wrap it in a lavish stone finish that will match the bench tops, and turn it into a servery.
And on the other side, I'm giving use to the space and creating a beer garden.
Deck it out with greenery, create a space that we can relax, listen to some tunes, and soak up Fitzroy.
This main living area is massive. It has so much potential with these amazing arched and stained glass windows. But currently, it's nothing more than an empty office space.
The buyers we are designing for want variety, the licorice and the all sorts. And here in Fitzroy, the options are endless. So that's how we're approaching our new lounge bar design. With the strength of this room's character, we'll create pockets in every corner that evoke different social scenes. But to do that, we're going to have to channel that Fitzroy rule-breaking spirit.
We'll move the dining from the kitchen area so it's framed by the beautiful arched windows. Then move the lounge into the middle of the room to take centre stage.
This has got to be a spot where there's been a few drinks had in the past, hey?
A few thrills and spills, no doubt.
Right.
I love that turret form and the alcove that sits below it with the low-level stained glass windows. I think because of the datum line, it means that everything should sit quite low, like really digging a low-level lounge area.
So let's see. In this area, we've got a main lounge, dining, and a beer garden. Maybe we could upgrade this alcove to a cocktail lounge.
Yeah, I love it. Sounds right.
There's a real opportunity to have something suspended without over-dominating these stained glass windows.
Absolutely, to help hold this space and make it feel even more intimate.
Maybe stubby holders suspended from the ceiling?
Have you had a drink already?
Well, maybe not stubby holders, but I do have an idea.
There's nothing better than sitting back and enjoying some liquid gold or a chilled glass of rosé with the sun shining on you. So I want to use the incredible natural light that we get from these enormous windows and use suspended glass as a way of scattering and reflecting that light.
It sounds a bit out there, but I know just the person for the job.
Throw a penny into the wishing well. I wish him well. I saw my old teacher yesterday, said that I used to give him hell. Couldn't wait for the bell. Said he kinda knew that I would age in a cell, but he rates me as well.
Ruth Allen has been an artisan of glass sculpture for over 30 years. Although considered a dying art, Ruth is determined to keep glass blowing alive, creating extraordinary pieces that really push the medium. Ruth is one of the best in the biz, and I know she's going to knock this one out of the park.
Patti.
Hello!
Hi, good to see you.
Ruth! Great to see you, my friend.
Welcome to the space.
What a gorgeous workshop.
Do you like it?
We have a bay window, and I want to create almost, it's an overhead piece sitting above a cocktail lounge, and it needs to be spectacular, it needs to be eye-catching, and it needs to be really different, like the apartment will be.
Then I want to take it one step further and actually grow some plants out of them. So it's
lovely.
hydro planting.
Oh, beautiful. What a
Yeah.
great idea.
Maybe a bit of a teardrop shape, so I'm picturing something that's going to be more weighted to the base of it.
I thought that a pint glass or a schooner shape might not suit that high-end buyer that we're after, but a teardrop shape will.
What we could do is have a nice weighted bottom so you can fill that with water to feed your plants. Come up, we could stretch it, and then we could, let's say, loop it over itself and use the material and turn it into a hook.
That is such a cool idea. I love that. That could look really special.
Yeah, I agree.
Love that.
Let's do that.
Okay.
We run the town, run the street, them too. Let's look if we come through. All of the man, them ready for war. You can never test my crew.
This master bedroom upstairs is like being inside a migraine. 4 entrances and 2 from the turret. It's a weird layout. But I love a good challenge, and this gives me the opportunity to break some more rules. I've got to say, I'm loving being in Fitzroy.
Fitzroy does look good on you.
Oh, why, thank you.
You go big or stronger. You push harder. Is that all you got? You climb higher.
Walking around the laneways of Fitzroy felt like walking through a public gallery. The organised chaos of bold statements merged beautifully together. So that's my inspiration for this room. The turret is a true selling point, and it's a quirk of the neighbourhood with serious bragging rights.
And hey, who doesn't want a turret in their bedroom?
So we're embracing this weird layout and making a bold statement by highlighting the unconventional shapes with artwork and contrasting it with curved furniture design, which not only works better in small spaces, but ties in with the retro feel downstairs.
And I'm going to deck out those balconies to remind you why you're there.
This bathroom is landlocked, 0 natural light, and would be happier in a suburban McMansion, not in an apartment in the cooler suburb of the city. Nothing screams Fitzroy more than the grungy underbelly of its live music scene. Most people will lecture you to go white to lighten it up. Not me. Continuing the rebellion theme, we're going dark and subterranean. I wanted to feel like a toilet in a glam pub or nightclub on Brunswick Street in the late 70s.
Oh, very nice, Chris. I like this. Precision work, as always.
Looking good?
I'm so happy with the blue tiles. I was a little bit worried they were going to read a bit dark in here, but they are looking the biz.
So where are the beer taps going?
Oh, well, unfortunately, we don't have the budget for them.
If we're going to get as much cash as we can for Wheels to achieve his dream, we've got to throw the rulebook in the bin.
Our 70s-inspired reception kitchen is taking shape.
Pretty exciting.
I'm excited about these little babies here. The curves are back.
Curves are back, baby.
No, but it plays off so beautifully with the curves in the turret and then the arch windows.
Yeah.
And that was totally a wasted space. That was not used before at all.
It's a place where there's that additional storage. So I call this a triple barrel kitchen.
Okay. Lock, stock, and 3 smoking barrels.
Oh, look at this guy go.
A triple barrel kitchen essentially means there's a prep station, a cook station, and an additional area, which in this case is under the stairs.
A luxury you don't see in many homes, so is a great first impression.
I'm sold.
In the spirit of experimentation, I'm going for some contrasting colour, but still keeping it quite refined so we can target those modern prestige buyers. 2 tones of blue, a green-based stone, elevating it with some brass. But I want that level of strength of character in the kitchen. So blue and green, typically never seen, except here Look here. This guy does it all the time.
Yeah. I thought the saying was blue and green should always be seen. Is that not?
Without something in between.
There we go.
Oh.
And I've gone an even darker blue on the opposing wall to contrast with the lighter living area.
Hey, Patti, what do you think about all this?
Well, what I love instantly is that when we first came through, you felt so hemmed in coming through this space, but just with tucking that back into the nook a little bit and the change of colour, it feels so much more expansive, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. You're on board.
I'm on board.
In pubs, you walk into usually either this airlock or a compression, and then you move into an open space like a bar or a band room. We're emulating that also into this design. So you get that true sense of almost compression portal-like experience.
To then travel into our new lounge bar. Here, the walls will remain light to draw your eyes to the amazing window. But with bespoke hide furniture, we will add rich contrasting colours and textures to highlight the eccentricity of Fitzroy and its buyers.
Love it. There's a lot of diversity here, but it all works. It's all working, but love the choice factor.
Beautiful. It's nice to bring in some different textures and some different colours and just, yeah, have something exciting to choose from.
Something there. Oh, there's one. There's two. Yes!
With so many destination points in the one space, there needs to be a sense of cohesion. And I'm doing this with plants, suspending key statements and filling corners and pockets. Check these babies out for the cocktail lounge. Ruth the glassblower has nailed it. I'm hydroplanting a central anthurium and surrounding it with some devil's ivy. They're self-propagating plants, so they're happy to grow without any special attention.
With most indoor plants, you have an opportunity to propagate them through hydroplanting. So typically something like devil's ivy, it's as simple of just cutting off a small piece of the foliage and then putting that into water, add a little bit of hydro-propagating fertiliser, and you're off to the races. That's all you need to do.
Can you cut it anywhere on the vine?
Anyway.
Sweet, because mine's going nuts at home.
Yeah.
Patti, well, looky what we have here.
What do you think? Our suspended garden.
This is pretty spectacular.
And once we get your furniture in here, just to really hold this space, nice and low level.
These are just knockouts.
I've gently spread the garden feel upstairs as well, including the stairwell with 70s-inspired hanging foliage, defining the transition between levels.
But we're not done yet. I need some help in the master.
Ah, yes, the tricky, oddly shaped turret indented room.
Righto.
We really only had two options for this beautiful bed, either blocking the doors that lead outside or placing it up against the angled surface and making it the focal point. A no-brainer, really.
And I know that it leaves an interesting void behind, but I don't care. I think it's absolutely, yeah.
Dark textured bedding will give that luxurious look. And the earthy timbers blend with what Patti's doing outside to highlight its best asset.
Final push now, Patti.
I can practically taste the finish line.
Which reminds me,
what do you think of this little dark dingy corner? What do you think? Feel like you're in a pub? It's channeling that kind of dirty deeds kind of vibe. Like hanging out in really batty places. Probably am.
I don't think it's dingy.
Oh, good.
And it's an amazing difference what just a lift in the floor to ceiling tiles can do. Like, you've essentially left the surfaces the same, haven't you? It's a totally different look and feel.
Yeah. We've really rethought the experience at standing at the vanity and also the showering experience, and doing a floor-to-ceiling, wall-to-wall tile in this really deep textural finish. It really elevates the overall experience of it. So the shower actually feels like a destination within a teeny tiny bathroom.
You've done well, Rosie.
Oh, ye have little faith.
Is it time to pop some bubbles?
Yeah, I think so. The question is where? We've got so many choices.
I think I know just the place.
Rosie, my friend, what a mammoth effort.
Yeah.
I think we both deserve to sit in the cocktail lounge and have a drink. We've earned a drink.
What I love is that suddenly it feels very alive in here.
It does.
Wheels wanted 1.2 million. We've been bullish saying that we'd get 1.3. Now I've seen it, I'm going right out on a limb. 1.4 million.
Here's to the dream of Wheels.
Yeah. Get him up north.
Cheers.
Originally valued at $1 million, we've had 3 of the best local agents through to give their professional opinions. And in that envelope is the new appraisal based on comparable properties in the area.
But the question is, have we got Wheels more than the $75,000 return he was hoping for? Is design enough? We've taken a few risks.
Yeah, we've taken a few risks. It had to be experimental. We are competing with new builds in the area, and this really had to be as unique as the building itself.
It's time to give Wheels his keys back.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Wheels.
How are we doing?
How you doing?
I'm excited.
You're
How are you?
excited?
Are you excited? How are you going?
We're nervous and excited.
Yeah. Wow.
Now it's a brand new day and a brand new apartment.
Wow. That is exciting.
There you are, my friend. Go and check it out.
All right. See you on the other side? Coming or what? Is this just
We'll
me?
be right behind you. Up your pop.
We hope Wheels does love it, but at the end of the day, it's about getting the maximum sale price. What we really need is the potential buyers to love it.
When Wheels last saw his apartment, it was just a big, bleak space.
It was in really poor shape.
From its killer location, history, and stunning heritage features, this apartment basically insisted we bust out of the cage and break some rules in our design approach.
So we decided on an apartment with eccentricity, contrast, character, and class.
The first thing we did was open up the walls. An increased sense of scale is crucial if we're to attract the right buyer.
Whoa. Check out this. Hang on, what? I used to have an apartment somewhere in this vicinity, and it's not here anymore.
Originally, the kitchen had a very awkward orientation. The cabinetry was falling apart and the colours were insipid.
Drawing inspiration from the many pubs we visited in the area, we wanted the kitchen to provide the same warm welcome.
So we tweaked the floor plan, providing a triple barrel layout, lifted it with rich contrasting colours and added some 70s charm, a visually strong aesthetic which acts as a reception piece to the entire property.
The island design of the kitchen opens it up to the living area. We've used modern finishes that are really contemporary, and a curvature to all of the forms really makes it a soft landing space.
Gotta love those retro curves.
A stylish nod to the heritage of the former Champion Hotel.
This is absolutely stunning. So much more space. That is a gold sink. This has gone to a whole new level.
Using a darker colour on the opposite wall allowed us to create a kind of portal experience.
So really those relationships of arrival and then where you're really going to socialise and spend time.
This vast area was void of any character, other than the windows looking out to the street.
Our hip urban professional buyers have a captivating rebellious spirit and want in for the abundance of social and entertainment options. So we've emulated a lounge bar design with designated areas to enjoy.
So much better. So much better.
To celebrate the heritage formwork, we decided on an unconventional layout. Placing a zoned lounge in the middle of the room created a strong central point to the vast walls of the space. We kept the walls light to contrast with the kitchen, but added richness and character through eclectic and bold furniture and finishes and traditional dark flooring. We used multiple reflective surfaces to hero the space and its original windows. These heritage windows are priceless to many a buyer, including us. So we wanted to focus on these and enhance them further with stunning custom window dressings. We moved the dining space away from the kitchen, usually a design faux pas, to give it a greater presence when framed by the large arch.
And took advantage of the lower window heights to elevate the turret space as an intimate cocktail area. By virtue of sitting lower, you can look up and everything in the space looks grand. A hanging sculpture of bespoke hand-blown glass beakers with self-propagating plants cements the space, along with masses of ground-level greenery.
Incredible, like these lights up the room. It gets a beautiful natural light.
Continuing this theme to the now greened-out beer garden, with a service window from the kitchen to enjoy those Juliet balconies.
It's no longer an abandoned office space, that's for sure.
This is phenomenal.
The waiting game.
But you know what they say, good things come to those who wait.
Well, it better be true.
Upstairs, we focused on the master and the main bathroom.
This once bathroom from the burbs was landlocked, with no natural light and no chance of that changing. We had to lean into it through clever design.
So we drew on the most obvious and fabulous inbound venues of Fitzroy, live music clubs. Structurally, we expanded the shower and added a nib wall for extra storage. But it's the wall-to-wall navy gloss tile that really seals the deal.
Balancing the cool with a warm timber vanity, an LED mirror cabinet and brushed gold tapware.
From 1 star to 5 stars.
Yep, that was the plan.
What is this? Explode or the walls not move? What?
But the million-dollar question is, will wheels fit under that shower head?
Well, he better, because it's as high as it possibly could go.
This will be the test.
Yeah.
Although it's not for wheels, it's meant for the new buyers.
With the turret indenting the corner wall, this small room was a real brain strain.
But not every apartment has a turret, so we embrace this character with bold statements.
We positioned the bed in front of the turret wall and framed it with striking black and white artwork, creating a strong focal point.
Continuing the retro 70s design with contrasting earthy tones and pieces, it's a comfortable layout that guides you to either of the balconies.
Oh! It's a bed.
I've got to say, I really love the bed there on that angle.
I was sceptical, but you're right. It does really work.
I've not had a bed for 5 months. I am... Oh, I'll see you tomorrow.
So is design enough to get Wheels his dream? Wheels, what did you think?
Yeah, mate, it is stunning. It's amazing. Like, I walked in and you don't know where to look first. I love the colours.
Yeah?
Like, even with the bathroom, having all that lovely dark blue and the dark brown and the colours pop and it lifts everything up.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And it all permeates Fitzroy, right? So it's all this area. It's a home now.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of want to be here. I want to have a dinner party tonight. But you guys around? Can I make some calls? Like, get some friends over? Like, I've never had that, you know what I mean? Like...
Well, Wheels, I think it's the moment of truth.
Before this apartment was valued at $1 million, we spent $125,000 to get to the 1.2 mark.
Did we get it?
Did we get more? Right, this is the big moment.
You just... 1.4 to 1.5. Are you serious?
1.4 to 1.5 million dollars.
Yes!
You were confident the whole time.
If anyone wants to buy it now, that'd be great. We'll keep moving. Mate,
That's huge.
thank you so much. Thank you. I'll get a hug. Can we get a hug?
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
It's such a satisfying feeling at the end to go through all the turmoil of renovating such a big, iconic apartment and then to get that figure that we've been chasing and more.
Yeah, it's pretty satisfying.
Cheers. Thank you.